Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and today we are reacting to Ghost Rider vs. Spawn, Marvel Comics versus Image Comics. I'm a big Ghost Rider fan. I love playing, seeing him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I also love him in the comics as well. His movies I don't really recall too much, although for like the specific memes, like where he's pointing, or when where Nicolas Cage does the eyebrow raise. But yeah, as for Spawn, not too familiar with him, but I have seen some like comic book YouTubers like read up stories, and I watch a video here or there about Spawn, and he's a pretty interesting character, honestly. I really like him. So we're gonna see who's gonna come out on top. It's premiering now, but I'm a little bit late, so. Oh, he's doing the Akira slide. Oh boy. Kind of missed that. Luckily I have the chat closed, so... Oh. Yep. Yep, Zarathos. Fun fact, the Ghost Rider and I think the Fantastic Four and Hulk animated series from the 90s isn't actually Johnny Blaze at all. It's actually his brother, funnily enough. Well, I mean, it looks way better. Although Daredevil definitely does fit better. Former King of Hell, bound to Zarathos, Spirit of Vengeance. Fellow Ghost Rider alongside Danny Ketch. I think Danny Ketch is his brother, if I recall correctly. And Robbie Reyes. Yeah, Robbie Reyes is another big Ghost Rider. Damnation Stare, Demonic Magic, Health Cycles, Penance Stare, yeah, the big one. Sin and Soul Manipulation, Regenerative Healing. The Hell Tractor Trailer. They should really revive more of the animated series, or just Marvel cartoons in general. Bring back Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Sans. I have a feeling that we might be getting Sans vs. Judge next, but I could be wrong. I've always had, every time I had a feeling, it was never that feeling. The only time it's ever happened is when Guts vs. Dimitri was revealed and everybody was like messaging me. I was like, oh shit, something that I like is coming out. Damn, I love his level 3 Penance Stare. So great. Unless it's like level 5. Kind of like Phoenix's Resurrection. So like if you scratch someone, would that pain be felt back? Probably not. I'm probably saying something stupid. Oh boy. Yep, we're getting possibly an angel. Here's an army of these.
It's unclear. What we do know is that ages ago, Zarathos feasted on souls and battled Mephisto for rulership of his realm. Mephisto, as the trickster, claimed victory and gained control of Zarathos.
Damn.
Hence how he could bond him to Johnny. But Zarathos got his revenge against that big red bitch with another Ghost Rider, Alejandra Jones.
Oh yeah, I recall her. Punching bag. Oh, there's Silver Surfer. Oh boy, yeah, they're definitely going all out with Ghost Rider scaling here. Damn. It's been Mjolnir, survived battling World War Hulk. Wait, I didn't even know that was Zarathos taking control, because I've read the World War Hulk comics. That's one of my favorite runs ever. And I didn't even realize that was Zarathos taking control. That's crazy. That's also crazy for Hulk.
Salvation in the eyes of one of his victims, as they sure as hell won't find any in his.
Damn. That is one good way to end that off. That was such a raw lie by Boomstick. Alright, let's skip over. Here we go. Here we go. Now it's time for Spawn side.
He was a killer, a lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army and the CIA's most decorated assassin. Simmons upheld democracy around the globe at the barrel of a gun, painting the third world in red, white, and blue.
Mostly red.
Until his final fateful mission when, per his boss's orders, Al was fired. The burning was only getting started because Al's immortal soul was on a one-way trip to hell, where he cut a deal with Malvosia, the big, naked lord of the Eighth Circle of Hell. By their pact, Simmons would be reborn a Hellspawn, a superpowered commander of Hell's armies, in exchange for seeing his wife one more time. Oh, buddy, you're just asking to get monkey's blood. Al Simmons returned from the dead as a decaying zombie 5 years later. His wife had already remarried and had a daughter. There, you saw her. Now get back to work, bitch. Thus was born the undead.
Yeah, that is one big monkey's paw, man. Former King of Hell. So yeah, they both got the former King of Hell thing going. 400 pounds. But then I shouldn't be surprised. A lot of comic book characters have, like, their muscles and, like, bones just tend to weigh a lot more than your average human. Even if their heights are about, like, you know, what you could see in a human. He's got a lot of powers. So yeah, they're definitely both equal in speed from what I'm seeing so far.
He can even control and absorb your soul. Wait, Wiz, if he can rearrange molecules in crap, why doesn't he just fix his uggo face. Well, he tried to do that, but Malbolgia cursed him so that he could...
Oh yeah, this one I know. This one I know. Yeah, that's evil. That is so evil.
To be fair, Spawn can achieve a similar result with illusions and manipulation. He can read and control minds, implant and replace memories, or simply drive you mad. Spawn can do all of this crazy shit because he runs on necroplasm.
Wow, that's a lot. Necromancy, necroplasm, sin and soul manipulation, time manipulation.
Makes up hell itself. Al's undead body is composed of 400 pounds of it.
Oh, that explains why. It's not actually his, like, actual body that weighs that. It's his necroplasm that makes him weigh that.
By simply walking on Earth, Spawn feels all of humanity's pain all at once. He's even absorbed the sins of 8 million New Yorkers instantly, cleansing them of their evil. Like Jesus? Or he can do the reverse and make you experience the full weight of your own sins, feeling every bit of pain you've ever inflicted on others over your whole life.
Damn.
Like some sort of penance. Though Spawn's necroplasm comes with a catch. Yeah, he's got a limited amount of this stuff. And it
The original. That was the sprite used in Kratos vs. Spawn. I actually didn't even know that, like, what game it came from. I knew it came from a game, but that's pretty hilarious that they showed it. A little callback to it.
And as befits his past profession, he loves his big-ass 90s guns. Though his greatest weapon is the sentient being he's genetically and spiritually bonded to, his cloak. Letha of the 7th House of K. You ever wonder why his cape's red? No? Well, now you are, and it's red because it's...
Oh, it's that clown guy.
Eve ate in the Garden of Eden. It's literally made of original sin. Oh, and also the souls of a million sinners, including every one of Hell's victims. Also a touch of vampire for good measure.
What the hell?
Constantly evolve. It can act independently to defend Spawn with an infinite stream of chains, transform into weapons, or drain people of their power. It is the most potent weapon Hell has ever created. It even helps Spawn beat the primordial dark god Urizen, who can destroy and eat your soul with just a glare. Except the souls bonded to Spawn acted as a buffer, allowing him to survive. You'd think with an arsenal like that, he'd be unstoppable. But Hell spawns have a weakness to holy weapons.
Okay, so they both got holy weapon. Holy weapon weaknesses.
No, Spawn's greatest weakness is his own... How do I put this? Stupidity. So Spawn fought this angel lady, Angela.
Oh yeah, she actually goes from Image Comics to Marvel Comics like fully.
Got it. But instead of, being cautious around a mysterious angel weapon that hurts him, he just had to push the big shiny button and activate it on himself. And so Spawn was forever destroyed until he reconfigured reality to undo his own inexistence. There we are, good as new.
What the fuck?
This will be the first time we've seen someone accidentally kill themselves and survive. On his quest as Hell's greatest warrior, Spawn has defeated
So he survived
us,
Erasure existence, so...
clown. And even his
Yeah, that clown I remember.
made by heaven into an anti-Spawn. He's even encountered other Hell Spawn. Killing bad guys might seem counterintuitive if you work for a Hell Lord, but it actually just adds more souls to Malbolgia's army. An army Spawn would have to lead in a war with heaven that'd kill all of humanity. Because the reason Malbolgia chose Al to be his commander wasn't that he was some great warrior. It was because Al had proven that he was the best at taking orders. All his life
Damn.
and all his death, Al was nothing more than a hired gun. But he knew it, and he would do so no more. So Spawn marched down to Hell and ripped Malbolgia's fucking head off. With a scream so loud it echoed from all of reality, Spawn became the king of the 8th circle of Hell. As king, Spawn is literally a
Oh, we got Divine Spawn as well. Yeah, I know a lot of people, like a lot of Spawn fans, usually like to talk about these two forms.
He's effectively omnipotent in there, and strong enough to challenge other Hell Lords like Mammon and Satan. He got so strong, the only thing left was to finally resolve the war between heaven and hell. But Spawn needed help from the being who created this god and Satan to begin with, the mother of existence, Gaia.
Gaia, yo.
With her kids being total assholes, so she
That is a Greek goddess, actually.
universe's savior. By eating the fruit from the tree of life, Spawn became truly divine, capable of battling God and Satan in a stalemate for eternity that extinguished all life on Earth. And each of them are powerful enough to create and control infinitely sized universes. Spawn broke the stalemate by letting
Consist of
God
Hell is
Satan
infinite
destroy
size.
only
Hell's
for Gaia to
infinite.
separate the two from the reality they threaten. Then, just like that time with the Lance,
Okay, so I'm not sure if... Because it seems that they put Spawn as weaker. But I could also be wrong. Tore a hole in the space-time continuum, survived and rewrote his own unexistence.
He's a creature of the 90s, Wiz. He won't be happy unless he can instantly brood over the injustice of his own existence.
Creature of the 90s. But he still has, like, kids buying his like, action figures. Like, that's crazy. Like, they're selling action figures of someone... Like, this is, like, a really brutal series and shit like that. Alright. Bye-bye, DraftKings. Baby Spawn and Baby Ghost Rider. Alright.
Nights like these drive me insane. Brimstone in the air. Something's coming. If it wants a piece of me, there'll be hell to pay.
Oh, here we go.
Go back to the pit you squirmed from, Hellspawn.
I really hope they brought back GA Metal for this track. Here we go. I think... I'm gonna lean that they're gonna go with Ghost Rider. I know the G1 blog pick went with Spawn, but...
It's nothing personal. Vengeance calls.
Oh, so I'm guessing they're showing a timer of how much necroplasm he has left. There's his axe. Oh, damn. Oh, he's gonna come back from that. Oh, infinite. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. He's bringing the fight to hell. Oh, hell yeah. Zerathos time. Get over here. Oh, we're gonna get... We haven't seen Divine or, Divine Spawn yet, or any of his other forms. Oh, here we go. Oh shit! Wait. Oh my god. Damn!
It's like you said, nothing personal, asshole.
Damn!
Damn, literally. This was a nail-biter of a battle that pitted Ghost Rider's immeasurable power against Spawn's skill and versatility.
So I guess he didn't really have a way to kill him off for good.
Divine Spawn could match God and Satan, who could create universes similar in scale to Ghost Rider's bounce with a lot of the powerhouses in Marvel. But Zerathos was different. Remember, his power can match that of Mephisto and Galactus, who can threaten all of Marvel's infinite cosmic reality, far greater than any cosmos Spawn has ever affected. Even though Spawn's battled and defeated Satan in more recent comics, implying he's retained a level of power similar to his divine form, he couldn't match Zarathos in power alone. Ghost Rider may take power, but remember, Johnny actively resists Zarathos' influence, so Spawn may have had time in the fight to learn and adapt to Ghost Rider before he went full Blue Fury. And Spawn definitely had the edge in skill. He spent decades in military combat and is a master martial artist, whereas Johnny more so relies on his invincibility. The ultimate dream power for a stuntman. Even with his crazy powers, Ghost Rider was a lot more direct than Spawn, pretty much entirely focused on attacking the soul, which doesn't bode well for his versatility.
Yeah, Spawn just had way too much powers.
Manipulate matter, turn intangible, control minds, warp reality. The Ghost Rider had a much more limited arsenal by comparison. Spawn had a huge advantage in this category. Though with his invincibility, way greater power, and the ability to scorch your soul to nothing, Ghost Rider could score the win through brute force, right? Not exactly. The last piece of the puzzle is the resistances. Basically, who was harder to kill. Spawn's constant mainlining of humanity's collective sin and pain meant he could survive attacks on his soul, including the penance stare. Just like he resisted a very similar attack from Urizen. Best of all, remember the time he rewrote reality to undo his own inexistence? There was nothing the Ghost Rider could do to overpower that.
Yeah.
And that time with the lance wasn't planned, it was purely instinctual. He could replicate it any time he wanted, like in his fight with God and Satan. So how do you put Spawn down for good? Well, you can't. At least Johnny and Zarathos could. Unlike how Ghost Rider's soul has been vulnerable to attack before, like when Danny used the penance stare to depower Johnny. This sort of thing actually happens a lot, even in recent comics.
Damn, so he's weak to his own thing.
In the first place is because Zarathos' soul was manipulated by Mephisto. And not only does Spawn have plenty of experience manipulating souls, he can replicate the effect of the penance stare itself. And just think about that. A penance stare on Zarathos would mean he's feeling the pain from every penance stare that he's ever done. A penance squared. The damnation stare, on the other hand, actively helped Spawn, sending him to hell where he gets a literal infinite power boost. And it wasn't just Spawn's soul powers that had spelled trouble. He had other ways to bypass Ghost Rider's immortality too, like transmutation, rewriting reality, or just straight up stealing his powers.
So basically, okay, so I'm thinking that, like, yeah, he had the right things to beat Johnny, but, like, if you put him up against, like, Galactus, Galactus might be, like, his potentially could erase him from existence, because maybe, like, Galactus's existence erasure is way better. Alright, well, I was wrong there, wow, but Mahito versus Shigaraki. Yeah, this was one that was confirmed.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for...
Alright, so that was another confirmed cast one. Not cast one, but another confirmed episode from the Kickstarter. So, yeah, that was a pretty solid episode. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. So, yeah, definitely way better than the last one, honestly. I kind of fell a little bit sour with Kratos versus Asura after a bit. It's still pretty neat in some aspects, but anyways, yeah, so I was a little wrong there, but yeah, Mahito versus Shigaraki, we're finally getting that. Gonna say Shigaraki's gonna win. Definitely, probably about equal in speed, but Shigaraki just has way more, like, area of effectiveness and way more stronger, so gonna go with him. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all for the next Death Battle episode, which will probably be next month. That will likely be, actually not next month, in 4 weeks, which should be the end of March. 1, 2, 3, the 30th, yeah. So we'll see you guys then for that episode. Peace.